Today's horoscope, Cancer, March 24, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Today's Mercury-Neptune alignment is good for dreaming and visualizing what you want, and the practical side of things may need some attention later. Today is more about catching some inspiration or inspiring others with your perspective or kind words. You're inclined to express your ideas with more flair. Mind's open, and this feels wonderful. There can be some inclination, however, to gloss over or adjust previously held beliefs. You may need to take the advice you might receive today with a grain of salt. Otherwise, it's a fine time to stretch your mind to entertain new possibilities. Your love horoscope. You're sorting out your priorities and getting your ducks in a row. Granted, this may or may not sit well with your honey, especially those of you who have been taking more space for yourself these past few weeks. For instance, as the moon continues to wander through Sagittarius and your 6th house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service, Luna will harmonize with Mars and Venus via your intimate 8th house of mergers, but it doesn't end there. Despite making the conscious decision to work on yourself, the moon's square to Jupiter could fog up your vision and create confusion in the process. Your career horoscope. It is about the journey. Following your head and your heart in your professional development has been a crucial part of your journey so far. Now that Mercury conjuncts Neptune in Pisces today, your mind could be flowing with new ideas. You could be considering taking on an educational journey, like attaining some sort of certification or even honing a skill. The conjunction could also encourage you to take your career to new cities or countries. But try to be somewhat rational with your dreams, so that Neptune's idealism does not result in an unattainable fantasy. Your finance horoscope. As much as there is a lot of planetary activity in your financial sector, even Saturn, who will leave next March and here for 2.5 years, is just passing through. In a year from today, Pluto, the planet of change and revolution, will return to spend the next 2 decades here. This gives you the confidence of knowing that the steps you are taking now to take your financial power back will have long-term backup. Social life today. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. Your dating horoscope. You may feel like screaming your head off today when someone crosses your path, but why expend all that energy? Don't react so emotionally. Be stoic. It's so much more impressive. Flirting tips. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. Lucky numbers: 7, 14, 23, 26, 42. Your well-being horoscope. Today's transit is a lovely one for the sensually oriented. Your body is your temple, and it's a great couple of days for worship. Try to prepare your food as though you were a religious monk celebrating the deity of pleasure, fresh fruits, whole grains, and your favorite flavors. Your body is a sacred ornament. Polish it inside and out with exercise, yoga massages your internal organs, and exfoliating baths. Oats and chopped pear is a great mixture to bring into the water and rub onto your skin. Your daily numeroscope. Leave the work behind for a day. If you've been working hard and there have been a number of stresses on your shoulder, all the more reason to take advantage of this day's vibration. Try going out with some friends or taking part in your favorite sport. Doing this can help you feel better about your work while rejuvenating your spirit. Time away is often the ticket to regaining focus. 4. See what you can find that will bring some laughter into your day. Daily Planetary Overview. Mercury, the planet of communication, is active today. It makes some planetary connections, but it could also cause us to be consumed by restlessness, anxiety, and even paranoia. We could be too lost in a dream or memory to be aware of what's happening in the present. The alignment of Mercury and Neptune in Pisces indicates that you could encounter deceit and lies throughout the day. When these two planets unite, you can expect uncertainty and confusion to prevent you from making major decisions. Your intuition could be urging you down a different path, your soul's purpose. Mercury also connects with the lunar nodes in Taurus and Scorpio. Pay attention to the people you meet today and what they tell you. The connection or information could be important at a later date, which is why you should keep the interaction in the back of your mind. If you happen to meet someone who can help your business in the future, keep their contact information handy. You never know how or when they will come back into your life to offer help and guidance. Sky for today. Late in the morning, the Sagittarius moon sextiles Mars in Aquarius, offering enthusiasm. We are in good spirits and refuse to take things personally. Our chief aim is to inspire others to pursue their own ideas of freedom. When we encourage exploration, we support innovation. When we are unafraid to find unorthodox ways to reach our goals, we adapt for the better. This transit makes us friendly and boosts our sex appeal. Intimate relationships are enhanced, in part because we respect others' independence and others acknowledge our need for personal space. Shortly following this aspect, Mercury aligns with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our psychic senses. Although our intuition is enhanced, it can also be a liability. We may read the room wrong or misinterpret others' statements. Our own words can be misunderstood as well. This transit puts us in touch with liminal forces and creative energies. It inspires us to interrogate the meaning of life and ask questions about the nature of reality. It's a great influence for occult students and fans of high strangeness and fantasy lore to discuss their fields of interest. Insights come through during meditation, in daydreams, and by allowing our minds to wander. We should simply be cognizant of blurring the line between fact and fiction. Mysteries and make-believe can enchant the psyche or breed suspicion and paranoia.